Shame on this woman. You'll notice that he has a mugshot and she doesn't, but I will scream it from the rooftops. Shame on her. Wait until you hear what she did. So this is 26-year-old Caroline Miller. She has a 2-year-old son and 4-year-old daughter. On March 18th, they were inside an Atlanta Walmart when a man approached her and asked for help finding the Tylenol. And then 3 days later, that man got arrested for an attempted kidnapping.
Over there. And as soon as I did that, that's when he just picked him up out of my arm.
So she says she pointed over to where the Tylenol was, at which point he grabs the 2-year-old off of her lap and they get into this tug of war and he finally ended up fleeing. But surveillance footage from the Walmart that day paints a completely different picture. First off, I want to make note that she admitted she doesn't have any sort of ailment that would require her to be in a motorized wheelchair, that she uses that because the kids like to ride in it, inconsiderably taking it away from people who actually do need it. Here's some of the footage. Okay, so he walks into the store and is looking for Tylenol. He can't seem to find it anywhere, so he just kind of wanders around for a while. He looks up and down the aisles. Then eventually he sees Caroline, so he decides to go up to her right there and ask if she could point him in the direction of it. He said he thought she was disabled because she was in that chair and she seemed to be struggling with the kids. He noticed the 2-year-old was losing his balance and was about to fall out, so he did help put the son back on her lap. That was all he did. He then walks off to try to find the Tylenol. Now, notice this man here. He's standing there just kind of looking around. He turns back around because he can hear the commotion with the kids. That's the point that he helps with the 2-year-old son. And then Caroline backs up into something. You'll notice at this point, her daughter falls off right there. And the man runs over and picks the little girl up off of the ground. Now, she didn't accuse him of attempting to kidnap one of her children. They chit-chat for a few seconds and part ways. Now let's go back to the man. He is still looking for that Tylenol. The poor guy just cannot find it anywhere. So he eventually gets a Walmart employee who guides him to where it is. He approaches Caroline again just to be like, hey, I finally got the Tylenol. Thank you. Have a good day. You know, whatever. He doesn't touch anybody. He doesn't grab anybody. You saw her talking to a Walmart employee. That was to tell them that he tried to take her son. But as you can see, he paid for his Tylenol and he left.
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him.
Someone trying to snatch your baby?
Yes.
56-year-old Mahendra Patel was arrested on suspicion of kidnapping, and he's been in jail ever since. And there's 3 things I want to know. 1, what took so long to get that footage? 2, why is he still in jail? And 3, what's going to happen to her? The only thing he did wrong that day was be friendly and helpful to a woman who clearly had an agenda.
Xiaohongshu